everyone, Dinky Dana here. I know I haven't put up a video in a long time, and I really appreciate all of my subscribers' patience. So in this video, I'm going to go over what I've been up to, why I haven't been able to put up a video, and go over some things that I've got planned for the future. I've been working on a lot of video game related projects, and I'm really excited to tell you guys what they are. So to start out, I put up a video about 5 or 6 months ago saying I got a new job, I just switched careers, and I switched from electrical engineering over to web development. And I didn't really know anything about web development. It's not what I went to college for, and I got the opportunity to start into the new career, and I figured what better way to learn than to create a website of my own. And you all know that I love video games, and it's a huge hobby of mine. So what I decided to do is to create a video game website, and I'm writing it all from scratch, JavaScript and PHP, databases and stuff. So it's been a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be a really good tool for a lot of you collecting video games. I tried to design it from my point of view, what I find useful when I'm out collecting video games at thrift stores and flea markets. And I think a lot of you should be able to get some use out of it. So in this video, I'm going to go over what exactly I put on the website, and hopefully you guys will like it. I put on a price guide on there so you can see over 26,000 games prices. I'll show you how that works. Also, I put a store locator. It only works for the United States right now, but you can put in your address anywhere in the US and it'll bring up all the local stores, thrift stores, flea markets around your area. And also, one of the big things I'm really excited for is I've joined an effort to create a podcast, and it's going to be called Hit Reset Radio. It's already live. We recorded the first episode, and I'm one of the hosts, and the other two are Vintage Video Game Geek. I'm sure a lot of you know him here on YouTube, and also John Pio of MAMECADE. Vintage Video Game Geek came to me and said, hey, would you be interested in working on a podcast with me? And I was really excited about it. We've recorded the first episode. I think it went really well. So I'll show you that. It's also on the website. You can also subscribe to that on iTunes. But I'm really excited for all this stuff I've been working on. It's been taking up all my time. And, I mean, I haven't been able to put up videos somewhat because of that. But the main reason I haven't put up a video in a long time, I put up the video that my buddy sent me a package over from Japan and with some game stuff, and after that I probably recorded 6 or 7, maybe even 8 trips to the thrift stores and flea markets, and I tried to edit the footage and my computer was just basically dying out on me. The audio would get out of sync and I just could not put videos together. So over the past week I just bought a brand new computer, a high-end computer. It's going to be a lot better for video editing. I already tested it out and it's so much nicer. So I'm really looking to get back into putting up all the videos and probably a lot more. I'm really having a lot of fun with the website and the podcast. So let's take a look at the website and I'll show you what I've been working on. So here's a look at the homepage for my website, dinkydana.com. Along the top here I have a navigation bar that just splits my website up into the different sections that I've implemented on it. Got video game reviews, video game price guide, the podcast, Hit Reset Radio, and I've just got a couple other things on the homepage, the different sections of the site, recent articles, my Twitter, YouTube video that I'm going to switch around. So I'd like to go over 3 sections of the site and show you guys what it's all about. The first one's going to be the video game price guide. Second one is video game stores, and the third one is the podcast. I'm really excited to have started this up, so I'll talk about that first. We just started up Hit Reset Radio. I'm one of the hosts, and the other 2 hosts are Vintage Video Game Geek and John Pio of MAMECADE. I'm really excited. Vintage contacted me and said, hey, do you want to start a podcast? And I think it's a great idea. We already recorded the first episode here, which is titled Pompadour 64. Hopefully you guys will come over, check that out. You can also subscribe to it on iTunes and search it there. All you have to do is come on, hit the blue play button, and it'll start playing the podcast. So definitely come over, check that out, let me know what you think of it. The second thing I'll show you is the video game store locator. And you can either click on the tab here, or you can just do it right from the home page. And I live in Pittsburgh, so I'm going to type in my zip code, 15236. And this only works for the United States right now, but you could either type in your city and state or the zip code and then click search. And what it does is it'll bring up a map with all of the video game stores located in your area, depending on which ones are closest to where the zip code or the address that you put in. So here we've got D's, GameStop. Here's the flea market that I go to a lot of the time, Trader Jack's. So I split it up into sections: video game stores, flea markets, and there's Trader Jack's. That place, I get so many deals there. 7.51 miles away. So this will categorize them depending on how close they are to your location.
here's thrift stores and Goodwills. So I think that'll help a lot of you guys out. People always write me and say they can't find thrift stores or flea markets in their area. So I decided I'll put together this tool. Hopefully it'll help you guys find some locations around your area. Another thing, if you guys know of stores or flea markets that are not on my list and you always get good deals there or something, you can click this recommend store button here, fill out all the required fields, and it'll submit that store, and I'll go through, check to see if it's a legitimate store and all that, and when I approve it, it'll be added to my list. So if you guys know of good stores, definitely put them in here and recommend them to me. And the third thing that I really think is going to help a lot of you out, I know it helps me a lot, and the reason I put this together is I'm always out at thrift stores and flea markets, and there will be a whole stack of games, let's say Nintendo NES games, and I don't know what all of them are worth all the time, so I'd always have to go on my phone and punch each one into eBay and see what it was worth, and it was a pain in the butt. So I decided to put this list together where I can have a full price guide, and all you have to do here is just come in, look at the console that you want to look up. We'll do the we'll do the Super Nintendo. So on the Super Nintendo, it'll just bring up the price guide for it. It's got the game column, genre, buy price, and sell price. Now, these two columns, the sell price is the one that tells you the value of the game. This is the average sale value on eBay and Amazon combined together. So it's a pretty good average of the price. And then this buy price I put over here is 40% of what it's actually worth. When I go out and buy retro games, I like to get them less than half off, sometimes even cheaper. So if you want to find a good deal, go by the buy price. If you want to find what it's actually worth on eBay and Amazon, go by the sell price. And another tip too is if you want to find a specific game, you can hit Control F and let's search Earthbound, and you can pull that up. So it's saying it's worth $157.95, and that's really helpful on the iPhone. If you click the search, you can still search on the iPhone, and it's really convenient when you're out trying to find prices. So that's what I'm working with on the website here. I put a lot of effort into this, and I really enjoy it. I've been using it when I'm out buying games myself. So it's been designed as a collector, and I'm hoping that it'll help you guys out as video game collectors. Another last tab I have over here is reviews, which is just my reviews that I've put up on YouTube, and my own personal collection. I listed that up. I haven't added it all yet, but I've got 1,256 games listed. So there's my Nintendo NES games. You can see which ones I have all the boxes for, the manuals. So that's the website. Really looking forward to seeing what you guys think of this, and also for putting up this podcast. Definitely check it out. I really want a lot of you guys to listen to it because I think you'll enjoy it. We talked about some great stuff. So I'm Dinky Dana. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to be putting up more videos here in the future.